Okay, everybody, I'm going to show you how to do an affordable meal for 3 on a budget. Okay, I have a new camera person today, so if the cinematography isn't perfect, y'all guys don't, this isn't, the Coen brothers or anything, alright? So, what we're going to do is we're going to make some pork chop steaks with rice. Pork chops came from H-E-B. Okay, so what we're going to get out our fancy knives, as somebody mentioned to me. Beautiful knives, my J. Hinkle knives. Thank you very much to my friend Irene for purchasing these for me. I already washed my hands. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep this. I just did this completely backwards. I'm sorry. Okay, so the way I'm going to season these, I'll come over here, get Tony's. Okay, and then we gotta take my glasses off because I'm cooking. You guys know me. Okay. I'm just these already come seasoned from H-E-B, but I'm just gonna throw on just a little bit more because, well, I like just a little bit more seasoning. That's just me. Okay, so this meal is probably about 95% healthy. Okay, so y'all guys don't go criticize or anything. I hardly put any on. Okay, just gonna pat it in. This video is going to be longer than the other ones because these take time, but I just want to show y'all. So please, if you're already watching, just continue watching. Please. Okay. So we're just going to. Oh, actually, no, that wasn't that bad. Okay. Okay, seasoning's done. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get a really big pan for these because this is 5 of them. So I'm going to pull out wherever it is. It's my giant. Actually, I don't think it's my giant, but I don't know if 5 will fit in here. Let's see. 2, 4. Here, look, we're just going to measure. 1, no, 5 ain't going to fit. Okay, so now, in the words of Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to get out my big one. Now, judging by the size of this one, it looks like it's Asian or something like that. Like it's a wok. Well, guess what? We're going to wok it on over here. Okay? Because I know that'll fit. Actually, we're going to do this over here. Okay, so as y'all know, time. Got my big lid. Got all that. It's always good to add whatever you're going to use on here. Always remember that it's always good to add it whenever it's a little warm, okay? So we're going to add it to there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start getting everything ready. And Chris, why are you turning on hot water? I'll show you why I'm going to turn on hot water. First, I'm going to come over here. We are going to use some butter as usual. That's why this video isn't fully healthy, but it tastes a lot better than McDonald's and all that. Now I'm going to get into that here with you in a few seconds, okay? Okay. Trash. Yes, I put it in the sink. I don't care. Okay. Why am I putting hot water on? I'll show you why I'm going to put hot water on. We're going to let that run for a few. Okay. Is this hot? Ah, yeah. Okay. So. Somebody had texted me and said, well, in your last video, it looked like it was just covered in butter. Some of it was the non-stick. So in here, I am going to, come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? 5. Okay, that's done. Just set that over there. Ow. Okay. But I still want a little bit more, so I am going to add butter. There's my little disclaimer, okay? Let's see. It's about 95% healthy on this video, okay? Everybody? Okay. So got that going on. Set that in there. That goes over there. Why is hot water on? Because we're going to add in a healthy component to this. Now, what I learned whenever you're doing like home cooked meals and all that, for me, I don't go specifically. You know, oh, you got to do it this way. No, 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 no. No, some of the best meals you ever taste are literally not from chain restaurants, but they're from actually mom and pop's. Okay, why did I do that? Boil in a bag white rice. Okay, the reason why I didn't go perfect, it says on here you need to do, let me see, I can't even read. About 4 cups of water. Is that 4 cups of water? I don't know. It's water. It looks like it's 4 cups. We don't know. Well, didn't it say you're supposed to put it into you got to put it onto a boil, then you put the rice in? Yeah, they also said that you're supposed to exercise daily. Okay, so that goes in. So once it starts boiling, I'm going to set this on for 12, 11 minutes or so. Okay, as for these, let me see. What do I need? Let me see. This isn't spreading enough. Oh, duh, because the fire's still low. Okay, you learned. Okay, just going to leave that right there because it's got butter on. We're going to turn this up. Okay, so the good thing about this is these are like pork steaks. They're boneless. They come seasoned from H-E-B. They're great. Calorie-wise, let's see. Gotta wash my hands after this. 200 calories per serving. Oh, my soap smell. Okay, 200 calories per serving. Not bad. Really not bad. Because for parents out there that are thinking, well, what can I feed my child that's a little bit healthier? What can I feed my child? Okay, let's talk about this. First of all, it's 200 calories per serving. Well, we got rice. Rice is like basically no calories. Do y'all want to know how many calories are in a Happy Meal? I tell y'all how many calories are in a Happy Meal. Because I did my research. In a Happy Meal, the calories are right at around 900 calories. 900. So yeah, it's convenient, it's easy, it's fast, it's McDonald's, it's right there. I don't have to cook. Yeah, the convenience. You're paying for the convenience. But for an unhealthy meal of Happy Meal, you could fit 4 servings of this. And this tastes a lot better. And that Happy Meal is only for 1 person. This is feeding 3. Think about that one for a few seconds. Okay, so the C. Oh, there's going to be somebody. Okay. So we got that going on. That's really not going to boil. Okay. I always like to check on myself. I like this setup here because you get to move it around until it gets hot and you scald your hands. And you get to pick it up. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. I can already see it. I can already taste it. I'm going to write a letter to H-E-B and send them a card. Okay, so turn it up just a little bit. Okay, we got our little setup going on here. I got to make sure that I got my extra long mitt ready to go. And right now it's a waiting game, honestly. That's all that it is. But what I'm trying to show y'all guys out there in the cyber world, the virtual world, whatever world you want to call it, all it takes is time. I understand the convenience of getting a hamburger, or we're going to stop here, we're going to go to Grandy's and get this. Yeah, it tastes good. But if you were to do, let's just say, you were to say, you know what, go get us a box of chicken with the sides and everything for $27. Whatever it is, okay? $25, $27. All the sides, all the good meal deals. That's just feeding for one time for the family, okay? That's feeding one time. You could do this 3 times to fit into that one. So that's 3 days of meals. And it still comes out healthier. So for those of y'all that thinking, well, I want to watch the health of my child or my husband or myself and all this, home cooked tastes better. My pants keep on getting stuck right there. Okay, we're almost boiling right here. These are going to come out great. I can already tell. They got the little greenhouse effect going on. You see that? put the camera right here. Look at that greenhouse effect. It's so beautiful. I mean, just look at it. It's just sweating. I almost want to just take a picture of it. Okay, so this is almost going, so I'm actually going to set the timer for this. Whenever it comes to rice, I try to be kind of close to it. Real quick. Got to get my little motivation going on. Hope it stays down. Okay. So, actually, these are the wrong scissors that go in here. These aren't Hinkle scissors. Oh, well. Okay, so, I already washed my hands. This knife is dirty because it touched the raw meat or the package. This is going on right now. Remember, with rice, you got to watch it because it always likes to rise up. I don't know whoever's responsible for that situation. Okay, so let's check this out, because even though it's pork, and pork is very forgiving compared to beef. You know, beef, you can mess it up like that. Pork, you got some leeway, but still, you don't want it to be undercooked. You don't want it to be overcooked. And, well, we got some heat going on right here. Okay, this is already starting to boil. That's really hot. Okay, so we gotta watch. Okay, we gotta watch both. I like this mitt. This one right here. I like this one. Okay. Oh my goodness. They are not ready to turn over just yet. Not quite yet. Okay. So got the rice kicking on right now. Oh. As I was instructed to do. What are the steps? Like, comment, share, subscribe. The big 4. Alright, guys? Let's get this going, because some of these meals y'all guys already know. Okay, but there's somebody out there, I guarantee it, in the world, that's going to type in, what's the proper way to cook a pork chop steak? I'm broke, I'm on a budget, how do I do this? Cooking on a budget. Maybe you know somebody in a situation that is on a budget with kids. Or maybe not. Maybe they're in college, or maybe they're living on their own and they're on a tight budget. They're like, man, I don't know how to cook. People don't know how to cook sometimes, you know? And they truly don't know. Here it is. It's very simple. This is going to be a start to finish video. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to show. Okay, this is about to spill over here in a few seconds. So this is what I'm actually watching right now. Because you'll know how it rises up and it makes you all mad and all that. Yeah. It's going to do that very soon. Really soon. And this time I have enough time to make some tea, but I'm not. My daughter needs to drink more water. So there's not going to be any tea for a while. But it would taste good. And then coming up in the future, for those of y'all that fit into this group, because what some of y'all may not know, I'm not going to go into extreme details. I have a disease called gastroparesis. I cannot actually digest food, but I have these weird cravings. So if I were to swallow, I start throwing up. So all I could do, look, there it goes. So all that I could really do is chew and spit, but I still have these weird cravings. So I get these cravings in the middle of the night. So I'm going to be making some videos of unhealthy meals. For those of y'all that like to experiment. Unhealthy meals. Extremely unhealthy. Beyond unhealthy. But man, they taste really good. And one of them is ramen noodles. Oh my God, I have a recipe for that that'll knock y'all dead. Let's just say it's cardiac arrest, but it tastes really good. So I'm going to be making some unhealthy videos as well for those of y'all that fit into that group. I've heard that whenever people get intoxicated, they get these weird cravings. I don't know. I've never been drunk. So now we're going to flip these over because I guarantee it's time. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I could use a little bit more butter, but I'm not, because I'm trying to keep this as healthy as possible. If I really wanted to do good, all I got to do is add some Worcestershire sauce, however you pronounce it. Just add some of that. Now that'll go really, really good. So I got to get ready for this because this has a few more minutes. I am going to put some butter in the rice. Okay, and HEB. So as y'all can see, the longest time in this was getting everything ready, as most meals. There are going to be videos that I cannot do a full live all the way, such as my roast, barbecue, spaghetti. Technically, I could do the spaghetti, but that's going to be like a 30-40 minute video because it's a lot. And I don't want to reveal all of my secrets to my spaghetti. Okay. We're almost done. I actually cranked up the fire here. I still kind of want to add a little bit more butter to that, but I'll live. Because I only had this much butter for 5 steaks or pork steaks. So that's actually a pretty good ratio. So if you add that much, you divide it by 5. It's only like that much each. So it's really still pretty healthy. And then we just got the rice after here. I don't like my rice super soft. I don't like it al dente either. I like it right in the middle. How can I tell with the rice whenever the rice is done? I can't. I wing it. Like I said, this is no 5-star. Oh, this drives me nuts. This is no 5-star, okay? This is home. So all that I do is I wing it. If it looks done, it's done. If it's a little bit under, we'll live. If it's a little bit over, we'll live the same way. Guess what? We're not going out for any medals or awards here, everybody. Okay? We're just doing, as apparently my videos are now called, simple home-cooked meals. That's it. I mean, we're not trying anything. You know, Worcestershire sauce would go really good in that. And then coming up in a couple of days, I'm going to make a really good meal, HEB, which is the egg noodles or whatever pasta. It's pasta. To me, pasta's pasta. I don't care about the names. But when does this thing get expired? But it is it's my noodles with tuna and Alfredo sauce. Now that is really good. How do they make this to where you can't even read it? I can't read that. What is that bottom? What does that bottom say?
The bottom one?
Yeah.
The 5th dash 21st dash 23rd.
23rd?
Yeah.
How in the world did you read that? Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce to this because I think it'll taste really good. Now remember, for those watching, this is very strong. Okay? Worcestershire sauce, you don't need a lot. That's it. That's it, no more. And it's strong. So if you're new to Worcestershire, it's only 5 calories also. Think about that. Only 5 calories, but it's still not the healthiest thing in the world, but it tastes really good. Okay, but for those of y'all that are new to Worcestershire sauce, however you want to pronounce it, it is strong. In other words, this little bit of it will taste like this bit of it. So you don't want to go super crazy on it. I always like to sometimes do this. This also helps everybody because you notice I haven't really moved my steaks around. But if you just do like this, because sometimes you'll get pockets of like butter over here but not over here. So it is good to move it around. Okay? Alright, so that's still good. Okay, and then with Worcestershire sauce, another thing about it, you don't want it to be on high heat because that does kind of burn. Believe it or not, it does. So you don't want it to be on stupid, crazy high heat, even though I'm about to turn up the heat either way. Okay, I am going to turn up the heat because the rice is just about done. So we got to get ready for this situation. Okay. That cook doesn't taste right. Something tastes off. Okay, is the rice done? I don't know. Looks done. It feels done, I'll tell you that much. The rice feels done. I could tell one way that I could tell, I don't know if it's y'all guys, you put your fork backside against it. If you push and it springs back just a little bit, it's done. If it springs back just a little bit, it's done. If it fully sinks in, then it's actually more overcooked because it just turns into mush. So remember that. Back of whatever you're going to use. Okay? If it fully sinks in, it's more overcooked. This rice is done. But I'll let it go for the 3 minutes because I still got all this. I am going to end up flipping these again because I got the Worcestershire sauce in there. So I am going to flip them over after I get the rice situation going. Because I got to strain the rice. I actually had somebody thought that I was in the Air Force, like the Air Force symbol. They're like, how many years did you serve? I'm like, it says motorcycles Harley Davidson. The Harley Davidson logo. But it's actually one of my most favorite shirts that I have. I love this shirt. Okay, it's done. It's done. Okay. Gotta get the giant mitt. Okay, for those of y'all also, if you grab it from the top, a pan from the top, with the mitt will always do this, and you will end up spilling it all over yourself. If you grab it from the bottom, you're stopping it from doing it, and you're constantly holding it like that. If you grab it from the top and try to spin it, the handle will spin on you, and you'll end up spilling it all over yourself. So instead, beat it to it, grab it like that. Okay, so we're going to strain this. Okay. About to burn my hand, it's cool. Okay, cooking on a budget. Dipped up the instant rice. Ow! Okay, rice is really done. Guess what, guys? Rice is done. Okay. Use that. So I am going to put some butter in the rice. Mix it all around. Like the Humpty Dumpty, shake it all around. Okay. I could put some seasonings in the rice. I'm not. Garlic would go really good, but I actually don't have any garlic. And one of my most favorite seasonings I don't have. I haven't used it in a long time. That's lemon pepper. That's another meal coming up. One of my most favorite meals is you get boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Okay. It is kind of expensive, like $10 a pack. You cut them up into cubes. Okay? This is not the most healthiest meal, by the way. That's why I hardly ever make it. But you go ahead with that and you season it with a lot of lemon pepper. I mean, you talk about, you got little nuggets. You season them, and then you put them in the pan and you cook it with butter. And it's just, oh my gosh. And then you make rice. And then you put some butter and lemon pepper in the rice. Mix it all up. Then you transfer the chicken to the rice. Mix it all up. You call Gordon Ramsay and invite him over. Put it that way. That meal is really good. Okay, so we are going to... Okay, so we are going to... Yep, that burned. Worcestershire sauce. It's okay. That is the Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to flip these over and let them kiss for probably about 1 minute. And no, they are not burned. That's the Worcestershire sauce. Didn't I tell you that it burns? That it does that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so those are about done. So I'm going to come on over here. That's about even. It's close enough. Done. Okay. Did I use this? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know which one I used.
You use this one.
Okay, well, this one has some... I use that one over there? How come this one looks like the pork chop steaks? I don't care. Okay, we'll use that one. Okay. Move that to the sink. Let's see. It's done. Okay, everybody. So, a meal for three. 1, 2, 3. The chicken, not the chicken. The chops for 5 of them costed like $7.70 something at HEB. The rice is basically like 20 cents. So for about $8.10, there's 1, 2, 3 meals with 2 left over. Pretty freaking healthy. And no, they're not burned. That's a Worcestershire sauce. I cannot wait to try it. So, for those of y'all that are looking on a budget, made 3 meals with 2 left over. So what if you're cooking for your husband or you're cooking for your wife and they got to go to work tomorrow. Guess what? You got 2 more chops to make. With those 2 chops, you can cut them up, put them into tacos for breakfast tacos in the morning. How about that one? Send your kid to school with one. Chopped up. Like that. It's all good. I'm just trying to show that we just did this live. Prep to finish. Rice, chopped steaks, a little bit of butter. Honestly, not a lot of butter. All that for give or take $8. 3 meals with 2 leftovers. Actually, 2 meals leftovers. Technically 2 meals because we still got plenty of rice going on in here. Okay? We got plenty. I mean, my gosh, I think Singapore's trying to call me. We got plenty of rice going off, and we still got 2 more chops. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meals for give or take $8. Healthy as can be, cheaper than McDonald's, or as on that episode of Roseanne, faster than cheap food and cheaper than fast food. So y'all guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever y'all want to do, however it is, but y'all guys have a fantastic day.